All right, so you have an older car that doesn't have any display, or maybe you have an older equipment that it doesn't do any of the fancy stuff. Well, check this out. This is a CarPlay. It's a built-in one. It's portable. That means you can pretty much put it on anything: RVs, trucks, cars. It's a little large, so it's going to give you a large display. Now, a lot of people use this for maps, all right? And this is what I use it for most, but I'm going to show you what this guy can do. Now, included with it, a backup camera, because you can actually check out what you're going to hit behind you, or like I said, RVs is perfect. They give you a long extension, including with a power connection. So if you don't have power, you can connect it directly to the power. So just in case it's a little too far distance, the actual base itself, and of course, it has adhesive on the bottom that you could place this pretty much anywhere in the car, in front of the actual dashboard. Power, all right, USB to the car lighter adapter, right? And then audio. This is very important if you want to be able to listen to music or movies directly to your car. So you need to plug this in to your existing radio, so you can actually utilize the actual speakers around the actual car, or you can just listen through here. So I'm gonna show you the actual things that is included with it. You get a Type C and you get a micro SD, and this micro SD is for one thing only. It's either you can import your movies, or you can record and capture your backup camera too. So that's another great thing. Let's go ahead and test this out and see how it works. To begin with, you're greeted with all these applications in here that some of your CarPlays don't have. So if you want to make your trip short, even though it's a long distance, meaning short, entertaining during the time, this is it. Now, not recommended usage when you're driving, when you're actually the driver, but your passengers, more to like. So now let's take a look at the actual system. Packs a punch. Like out of the box right now, you can see YouTube, YouTube Music, VCD. This is actually when you import your music and your movies, Netflix, TikTok, in settings and clean. That's pretty much it on this part. But you have navigation system. I'm gonna block it out and show you guys some of the features on it, on the navigation. But the reverse, this is where you actually plug in the camera and it shows you the back end of the actual car. So not only does it have a built-in signal area, if you guys can see that, so you could use this as a backup camera for pretty much any car you want. There it is. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna play something so you could hear the audio of it, how loud this thing is. All right, and of course, because it's a wide angle, it's a little difficult sometimes, so just be patient with it. And the touch sensitivity is really good. I like it. So mhm. Water in the bottom. You gotta make sure you have water. First layer, damn it. It's loud. It is loud. So you could click on it. Right now, I have it muffled because the audio speaker's on the back. So you could hit anything, pause it. Now here, I just played a YouTube video. Of course, if you have Netflix and you want to have those long trips, make them short, look at this. So you are going to need some sort of the tethering with the internet. So just make sure that you're aware that your hotspot and anything is going to, the signal might affect it wherever you're at. So it's not going to always work for everything. So we're going to install a couple applications: Disney Channel, Spotify, Hulu. All that stuff can be found on the App Store, right? So what you want to do is when you plug in the camera, you go into the camera settings. This is reverse. So either you could set this up to manually go in reverse, but look at this. This is unbelievable. It comes out with right now you're gonna see me because of the camera, but the camera gets a wide angle. That means you're gonna get more of the actual side by side car next to you and so forth. So this is great. This is something that, you know, a lot of vehicles should come built in now these days. But if you don't, if you have an older model and you need something like this, not only does it act like entertainment center, but a backup camera, this is a plus. All right, for the Android or CarPlay, either iPhone. So we can use either the iPhone, Android, or an iPhone. And right now, I'm going to show you one that we can do. This is the Android. We just connected our Android directly to the system. From here, it's going to either import some of the stuff over to the actual system, so you can have more access to a lot more applications. You could get your contacts from here. You could drop calls. You could receive calls. Just to be aware, if you're not connected through your speakers, you're not going to be able to hear it throughout the car. You're going to hear it directly to this system. That's why the 3.5 audio connection cable is available to connect to your existing audio. Now, if you do that, you have to make sure that your radio's on and is also into the auxiliary mode. And if it picks up automatically, you're already one step ahead. Now, if you don't want to do anything, you don't have to. You could just do it directly from here. Audio's pretty loud. Also, the actual mic is pretty good in here. They could hear the conversation. You could use AI on some of these features for either iPhone or Droid. You could use the Google or Siri. Either one works on the same application. Now, when you import your CarPlay into this unit, is also going to import some of your applications that you currently have on your phone. Not the video quality stuff because it's locked in there. Everything that you want to do for Netflix and iPhone, it's built into the actual unit. Now, if you hit this and you hit home, it will take you off from CarPlay. You could always hit the Android Auto and it'll automatically connect back to your phone. You could always have your phone connected without disconnecting it completely. So you could always go back in here and it'll take you back exactly where you left off. So if you're navigating somewhere to a place, a location, this is one way. So let's go back home. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.